Jay Bills from the Spotlight UK, reunited with the fighter, Foxer G, making his debut this Saturday. Now, every time I see you, you're always like, in a jokey mood. You're always like giving the fun element to you. But obviously this time, like, I've seen you taking this very, very seriously. We were talking earlier, you were saying like, you were taking a lot of things seriously, and then like a couple of days ago, you just thought, I just got bored of being serious.
I mean, I'm always serious for the fight. Jay's in the room now, and if I'm being honest, that switch back on there's a click in my mind where I can have fun. But there's also a click in my mind where I can switch it, and I'm locked in. So, it's fight week. I'll have a mixture of emotions. Sometimes I'll be having fun, but when it's business time, it's business time. I can see Jay right now. I'm waiting for him to make eye contact, but like the insecure little child that he is, he can't. He's had every opportunity to. I know he's seen me, but he won't look me in the eyes, and that's all you need to know.
Wow, I mean, if we talk about the motivation to even get into his fight, I mean, obviously Coach Solomon, like you've been with him for a very long time at this point, and obviously you've been away from your family, like those that have been closest to you. Has that been the extra push, like in terms of, having those that are not close to you be away from you to prove yourself in the ring, being at your debut? Because is there a lot of pressure on you in that department, or you're just not? Oh, here we go. Minicom back in the building. So, just
ask him what you're asking him.
No, I was just asking him like being motivated to be like your motivation being away from your family. Like, how's that pushed you even more to get in the zone, like, and be locked in?
Dangerously. I mean, imagine, like you said, someone said it. I'm the youngest fighter in Misfits history. I literally left school for this, left my home, left my girl, left my mom, left everybody way back. Been alone with my coach. It's going to do something to you. And I don't think that turning from 17 to 18 made me a man. I think that these last 3 months made me a man. And Jay's going to feel that.
I mean, we haven't seen a lot of training footage from you, but we were talking earlier that I feel like that's by design. Is that a way, like, to kind of just tease the palate and not give too much away? Like, you don't want to give like any ammo to Jay to expect what the fight would be potentially?
I have Jay exactly where I want him. Everything that I'm doing is calculated. Every move that I make, every step that I take is calculated to mentally torture Jay, confuse him, make him overconfident, make him just everything that he shouldn't be. His emotions are all tipsy. I know this kid too well. I know him so well. He is too confident for this fight, and it's going to get him hurt.
I mean, because of course, like his last fight with Pulley Arif, like he's gone on to say that obviously the fight then, he's not the fighter that he is now. Like he's done a switch around in terms of mentality for that. Do you think that's going to be at a disadvantage for him in terms of, knowing that it's a different opponent compared to what his last fight was with Pulley?
He can't be the same fighter. If he's the same fighter, this won't go around.
No, of course.
But with that being said, how much can you change in a 3-month time period? For me, I don't think he can change half as much as I've changed because I've made more sacrifice. So I was already ahead of him at the time of the Pulley fight, and now I've ascended like this. It doesn't matter how much better he's gotten. My levels have elevated far beyond his could possibly. He's a 28-year-old man. Coming into this sport, he's green, he's new. How much could he have learned? Nothing. And regardless of what it is, if he's a new fighter, he's going to set up some new shots. Nothing he has that I haven't seen.
Because, I mean, in terms of your training, like, obviously you're surrounded by, obviously, your coach, Coach Solomon, and then also, like, AJ Bunker, Salt Pappy in the camp as well. I know he's away on Philippines at the moment. How is it being around, those people, like, that are in the influencer scene, that are in these fights, like, to push the boat for you? Because, obviously, to have people that already know the scene well, like, how does it feel to be around those people in general?
Man, it's what you need. My camp is the exact camp that I need. It's business and it's good people around me. They're straight to business and it's love. It's a family. And, a man needs family. So for me to be away from my blood, to be around these people who have become so close to me, my brothers and sisters, every single one of them, they've taken me on and they've done everything they need to do. I appreciate them. Salt, man, he's heavier. He's got the experience and he sticks it on me in sparring. He makes sure that I'm doing everything. He hit me with a body shot in this camp, and it was the most pain I've ever been in. Still had to spar another 3 rounds. Genuinely, that's the most pain I've ever felt in my entire life. And I had to push through it, and I did. And that's all thanks to the people around me, building my mind.
And I know, obviously, like, you know, we talked before about like how you've had a mixture of people that you've been fighting. You know, like from like pro to novice. Like, you know, how has having that mixture of training with different people allowed you to be like as versatile as a fighter to be in your first fight this Saturday?
I mean, stylistically coming into this, I was just a come forward fighter. I was a pressure fighter. And now it doesn't matter what anybody brings. I can beat any way. I can beat Jay in literally any way I want. If I want to beat him on the back foot, I can beat him on the back foot. If I want to make it a war, I can make it a war. If I want to push him back, I can push him back. Genuinely, it doesn't matter what I do on the night. I will win.
And how do you think the fight with AJ and L will go? Because obviously AJ's in the camp with you as well.
Man, I sparred AJ so much to get her ready for this. And brother, the power difference from the start of this camp to what it was literally in our last spar is unbelievable. Like, AJ has put so much into this, and she's, in the same way as me, let this take over her life. And it's something that I don't think Jay or L know or understand. And so I think that AJ will go in there and beat L Brook to a pulp, if I'm honest. She has no relaxation. She has no chill. She is so focused on hurting people. Her mind, she wants to hurt everybody. You could put a kid in there to spar, and AJ's going to be fucking windmilling uppercuts trying to kill him.
I mean, not looking past Jay as well, because I know that you're locked in, you're focused, that Jay is your target at the moment. But obviously there are other people in the lightweight division, like guys like Adam Salah, Wally Sharks, Dean the Great, obviously a current champion at the moment. Is your aspirations to being champion in the lightweight division, or depending on what division you want to get up to, is lightweight the division that you're going to be staying in?
I was considering moving up in weight, but I've decided that I hit too hard. And I honestly don't want my power to even out as I go to a higher weight. My power is so different, and it's something about this. I can hurt people that are so much heavier than me. So to be able to go in there against someone like Jay, who is 125 pounds, he won't be able to take a punch from me. You'll see that. And I would like to get the lightweight title somewhere in the next 2 years, indefinitely.
And because you just said heavyweight, like you did some sparring with Tempo Arts recently. Like, how did that go?
Man, it was really good. It's good. I have to get used to getting hit without headgear. So believe it or not, first spar without headgear was Tempo Arts. And another thing about Tempo, that motherfucker don't take it easy either. So, you know, I felt good power on the temple, on the chin, everywhere. So, you know, it's good.
Well, so finally then for me, like, you know, for those that, obviously this is your debut, this is your first time in a Misfits ring, we've seen your amateur fights, but this is like, you know, amongst millions of people that will be watching. What can fans expect from you in getting in the ring this Saturday?
Violence, but controlled violence. You can expect patience, but precision. You can expect me to... I don't want to give away too much. You can expect a lot of things. You can expect calmness, but at the same time aggression. I'm going to be completely zen. I'm going to be completely relaxed. And Jay's going to get fucked up, man. I'm still looking at him right now. He's not looking back. Can't make eye contact, so...
I mean, look, I wish you all the best for your debut. I know I've always seen you at all these events, and I know how much of a veteran you are in terms of being here. But to be in the ring for the first time, you know, there's a lot of eyes watching on you. So I truly wish you all the best, man.
Thank you.